The movie kicks off by telling us that 300 years ago, gods and monsters started popping up, but Superman only started being active 3 years ago. So, like, what exactly happened in those missing 297 years? Did Earth just sit in the oven preheating the whole time? Somebody hit start already. And our first impression of Superman? Bro takes an L right away. Man's down bad, calling for his dog to drag him off the floor like, "Hey yo buddy, can you Uber me home real quick?" Not gonna lie, James Gunn clearly wanted to sell us on a vulnerable Superman, more human, less cheat code. And yeah, that makes the fights less predictable. But let's be real, right now, he looks like Clark Kent. Then we meet Superman's Alexa army, aka the Space Maids. Bro's got a squad of AI butlers who'll do whatever he wants, even suck him on free time, whenever he wants. And I mean, whatever. His parents left a heartfelt video message in Japanese, which for some reason comes across like half Shakespeare, half broken Bluetooth speaker. The first half is touching, "We love you, do good on Earth." The second half, fried. Static nothing. But Space Maids got him covered. They hit him with some sunlight therapy, basically giving him a cosmic vitamin D shot. And after getting healed, bro pulls the most dramatic performance of his life. Man just stands there like he's about to drop an R&B single, then flies off only to get smoked again. Peak superhero grind set, but good. Meanwhile, some random stalkers trying to find where Superman lives. Space Maids tattle back to their boss, none other than Lex Luthor, the bald billionaire who hates Superman more than Reddit hates live-action anime. And I swear, this flying shot of Superman they show here, bro looks kind of fruity midair. Like, my guy, you're supposed to be intimidating, not auditioning for a boy band. Back in the city, a robot metahuman starts cooking civilians. And the bystanders? Comedy gold. This one dude just yells, "Go, go," while standing perfectly still. No running, no hiding, just vibes. And then this one woman literally sits back down while chaos unfolds. She's like, 9 to 5 life or quick death by robot. Might as well clock out early. Oh, and Lex's girlfriend? Straight out of TikTok. She looks like the kind of influencer who'd post a "get ready with me" video while Doomsday is stomping outside. Turns out she's working with Lex, because of course she is. Baldy hired a squad of nerds and bots just to beat up Superman. And Superman? He's out here getting folded like made in China knockoff. Man, Zack Snyder would never let his Superman be this weak. Anyway, while Lex celebrates his villain W, Superman clocks into his day job at the Daily Planet. Yeah, after getting beat up, my guy literally pulls a 9 to 5. Relatable king. Honestly, if Gunn wanted him really relatable, he should have added a scene where Superman's debating robbing a bank because rent's due next week. And then there's the nerd debate. Ladies say they love nerds. But nah, they love a 6'3" model with glasses. You show them an actual nerd and they're like, nah, that's just an incel. Next up, we meet this NPC of a woman, and tell me why in every single scene she's in, she's shaking the milkers like it's a deliberate acting choice. I didn't want to notice, but the camera made me notice. Just wait till later, it's blatant. We also meet discount Jeremy Allen White, and of course Lois Lane. Bro looks like he got pulled off the set of The Bear. And meanwhile, Lex is flexing his squad of tech minions, showing off his Planet Watch surveillance program. Basically Twitter, with extra steps. Lex even holds a whole gossip session, trying to convince the public Superman is a menace. Baldy really lets Superman live rent-free in his ball dome. Meanwhile, Lois gets home and Superman's in her kitchen cooking dinner. Why? Because they're clapping cheeks, obviously. That's love language 101. And oh boy, the behind-the-scenes tea. Apparently, these two actors are married in real life. But the kiss scenes? They made out for 4 hours straight. Even after the director yelled cut, she just kept going. Ma'am, respectfully, if that was my wife doing that on set, yeah, divorce papers would be faster than a speeding bullet. Please subscribe and share to your friends who will hate this video. Thanks now. Lois then interviews Superman, but she plays devil's advocate like she's on Twitter. He's saying, "I saved thousands of lives with 0 casualties." And she's like, "Yeah, but you broke into another country illegally. Red underwear sus. You're evil." Like, lady, what? Superman's there having an existential crisis while she's rage baiting him for clout. Henry Cavill's Superman would never. And of course, Batman slander sneaks in. She basically says she should have dated Batman instead. Joke's on her. Batman doesn't date women pushing 40. Lois teams up with Discount, Bear Guy, and Face Mask to break him out. Crypto comes in clutch again, and Lex loses his bald little mind, literally trying to split the world in half just to spite Superman. And you know what? The clone twist was low-key heat. Lex making a Superman clone with just a strand of hair, then gaming him like a Fortnite character? Fire concept. Though, if Lex ever decides to build 10 more, Superman's cooked. The final fight goes crazy. Superman dislocates his own arm, gets kicked in the nuts, cuddles in space, throws buses, black holes, all that. And then his dog saves the day again. That's right. James Gunn's Superman basically needs Crypto to finish fights. Call him Superman and pals. Finally, Clark delivers the emotional speech DC's been missing. I'm human. I'm scared. I love. I mess up. That's what makes me strong. And honestly, he's spitting. Henry Cavill's Superman looked cooler, sure, but Gunn's Superman feels good, relatable, rootable, a Superman you can actually see yourself cheering for, not just staring at like a statue. Lex gets dog-walked, literally. His schemes get exposed, and the world turns on him. Superman gets his dub, Lois gets her man, and the audience gets blue-balled with a Supergirl teaser for next year. And you know what? As someone who loved Man of Steel, I walked out of this movie genuinely hyped for where Gunn's going. If this Superman is the foundation, DC might finally be cooking something worth eating. So yeah, that's James Gunn's Superman. Vulnerable, messy, funny, good-hearted. What did you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.